Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live. We're coming to you live from round 5 of the Veteran Flight Club Championship. If you're not familiar with with the Flight Club Championship series, we started with qualifiers. Depending on how players did in those qualifiers, they qualified for a specific championship event. We had the Recruit Championship last week, this weekend the Veteran, and next week the Aces. The Veteran tier, players who got 3 to 4 wins in Swiss earned this placement. So, looking forward to see who ends up on top here because the prizes are fantastic. They're basically the same for all the levels. Couple of alterations depending on them, but there are templates, there are trays, there are all kinds of stuff. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up the Choose Your Champion betting while James Ritter, my co-commentator, reads out the list. Take it away, James.
Honor codes, an incredible illicit card that we've been seeing in the meta a lot lately, and electronic baffle to make sure that he can keep stopping if he needs to. He also has Joy Wreckoff and the Fang Fighter, a ship we don't see too often, or a pilot we don't see too often, but he's bringing those ion torpedoes and Predator, so he can pack a wallop when he lines something up good. Also has Genesis Red and the M3A Interceptor with proton torpedoes, so a great ability to be able to get some double-modded shots off. And we also see Lando Calrissian bringing in that support role, rocking Hondo Onaka, which is a card we don't see too often, but we could see it used to great effect here. On the other side of the table, we have Dave Marsh. He's flying Resistance, so definitely our lowest represented faction today. And but he's doing pretty well with this incredibly good-looking list, right? All this color-coded. Ooh, it's so pretty. He's bringing Poe Dameron, Trigger-happy Flyboy Poe, with R4 Astromech and S-Foil. So that is a slim Poe. That is a budget Poe, if you were. And he's bringing his right-hand man, Black 2, Tim and Wexley. And that's the Heralds of Hope, Tim and Wexley. Let them get just open and close those S-foils in the engagement phase. He also has Rose Tico in the Resistance Transport Pod with automated target priority and C-3PO crew to get some cool coordinate and calculate actions going to get her double-modded defense or offense. And offense, because she can keep 2 calculates.
Mm-hmm.
And then to round it out, Nimi Chireen, a really, really great X-Wing pilot that came out in the Heralds of Hope pack. While you perform an attack, if the defender's initiative is higher, then you may change one blank result to a focus. So, yeah, changing focuses to changing blanks to focus on attack. It's pretty great. So
seems good.
We'll see. Seems good, yeah. So we'll see. It looks like we have a coordinate action here from Rose Tico. Coordinating an action to Timon, probably a boost here. And C-3PO reads, while you coordinate, you can choose friendly ships beyond range 2 if they have calculated on their action bar. So not going to really be affecting this game. But after you perform the coordinate or calculate action, you gain a calculate. So she's able to get a little bit of her mods and then still give someone else an action.
Mm-hmm. Now, here we go. Genesis Red taking a target lock and maybe able to scoop up a focus or a calculate depending on where the lock goes because of the ability there.
Yeah,
going on Nimi. Taking a focus.
Genesis Red. After you acquire a lock, you must remove all your focus and evade tokens, then gain the same number of focus and evade tokens that the lock ship has. So that wouldn't, unfortunately, work if he wanted to lock Rose, because she doesn't have any focus or evades. She has a calculate.
Fact, it's not green token. Sorry, remember that incorrectly. And here we go. Here's Joy Rekoff deciding on actions here. Gonna go ahead and barrel roll as far forward as possible. Seems like Nimi is the main target going into here. Now, one of the things I'm worried about for Dave is very similar to a lot of the resistance play that we've seen with Poe being in the list. Is Poe is so far out of the fight that he's not going to be able to contribute in this initial engagement. He's hanging him out to dry right now.
Yeah, he could bring in him fast with a three straight and a boost, but yeah, what we've seen lately from Poe is like that very slow roll coming in on the flank, but he kind of leaves the rest of the list out to dry a little bit. And we see a coordinate lock from Lando Calrissian in that escape craft. That action is red, however, so we will get that stressed out there in just a moment. Ooh, he forgot to flip his S-foils. Oh, no,
it's fine. No, his ability. That ability on Tem and Wexley reads, at the start of the engagement phase, each T-70 X-Wing at range 0 to 3 may gain 1 strain token to flip its configuration upgrade. If it does, that ship also gains 1 calculate token. It's real good, guys. It's real good.
Yeah, so it looks like he wants to set that up with Nimi, but that's going to be kind of dangerous because that means that Nimi is going to be taking a strain. So he may choose to maybe not do it with Nimi. It's a may.
Oh, well, Nimi, I think, just got jammed. Should be jammed, right? Because of the false transponder from Bosk.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'll let them know.
In the chat, I think that the coordinate action from Lando was a... Oh, maybe he did. Maybe he used it on Joy to jam off the token.
Okay, there he is taking a strain to get the S-foils in attack position.
We'll see if he tries. Ooh, he could do it with Nemi just to get it calculate. Okay. It was a red coordinate, guys, for Lando, so no reason for the jam.
Okay, so Lando coordinated Bosk. Bosk did a target lock, which activated the false transponder codes on Nimi.
So he is choosing not to attack or to open up his S-foils on Nimi. Maybe just to not take a strain.
Mm-hmm. Now here we go. Range 3. Bosk going into Nimi. Remember, Nimi was jammed because of the false transponder codes. Here is 3. And he's going to go ahead and spend the lock. Has the focus, so only needs to re-roll 1 with the target lock. And there it is. It's going to be hit, crit. Remember, that crit that was provided there by Greedo. Yep. Going to go ahead and flip another one. Yep.
Yeah.
Can be flipped into 2 hits, assuming that the attack hits. There it is. That's going to be 3 hits sneaking through, assuming that they do produce the additional hits right there.
Yeah. So one of those evades one of those hits gets canceled by the evade. Then he splits one of the crits into 2, and then it's 2 hits and a crit taking on Nimi's shields. And he's going to follow that up with a nasty advanced proton torpedo. Sorry, a regular proton torpedo from Genesis Red. This is also double modded. Yeah, just spin to focus.
Mm-hmm.
Change that to a crit.
3 hits and a crit.
Blank tear equals Nimi gone.
Let's get some Fs in the chat. Oh, no.
Ooh.
False. False. Not today. Hit
Great
crit.
roll there.
The Natties saving Nimi. Does end up taking a panic pilot, though. An interesting note: if Nimi is able to stay alive, could end up with a calculate token next turn. If Nimi's in range of Temin, because it's not a calculate action, it's gain a calculate token, so that would be a way to kind of subvert the double stress there. Here is 1 hit at the moment being rolled at Nimi, 3 dice, and takes another damage, living on 1.
All right, I think Joy still has a shot here. She might have range too. Oof, just out. Tried his best. He did that barrel roll as far forward as possible. All right, do you go after Genesis now? Because you can kind of throw 3 shots into her? Or him? They?
Mm-hmm. I just go, yeah.
I mean, you got the lock calculate.
Yeah, it's just you take the shot on Joy. You have a better chance of actually doing the damage here.
Ooh.
Hit crit. Watch out. Here's a reroll.
Those crits are dangerous for Fangs.
Oh, and you got 2 of them. Mix it up. Right. Put it in the stew.
And
but denied with the focus expenditure.
Says no, thank you.
Now, Nimi not traded for Joy. Here's Rose.
That could have been a nasty roll.
That could have been. Genesis Red here taking a range 3 shot. There is 1 friendly ship in the arc, so Rose will have 1 reroll. Hit crit. And again, gets enough.
Those 3 agility ships are very difficult to... it does get a free calculate, though, for automated target priority. Oof. Don't go into Bosk.
Bosk does have
Zam.
Has Zam over there. Yep, that would definitely acquire a target lock.
But if you don't attack, it could be you'd better mean business.
You right? I doubt it though. 9 times out of 10 in this situation on the crew card, it's you should thank me. And just 1 crit.
I think he rolled too many.
For Nimi?
Yeah.
Nimi's an X-Wing.
But the S-walls are closed.
Her foils are closed.
Oof.
Oof. Heroic?
They may have called it open with Temin, maybe?
No, because she would have taken a strain.
You're right.
Yeah, that was the choice that she made. Because she probably didn't want to take a strain in front of 3 ships shooting her.
And it was you better mean business. You get nothing.
No.
No, it was you better mean business. I thought he was shooting Boss for a second. Got the 2 charges up. Next level play here.
Yeah. You said you should thank me. It is the better play there, because if You get those free locks.
I think it's the percentage play, like you expect boss to be shot. But man, if you are not, then you're like, oh, hey, look at me. I got these 2 charges ready to go. Bonus attacks, armed and ready.
You that big brain play. All right. So we saw last game with a couple of Fang fighters. These guys like to get up in each other's business.
Mm-hmm.
So Joy Rekoff with her ability to take away one of your defense dice by spending a charge on a torpedo, and having Predator, and having a focus, could be dangerous. Even with all of Rose's defensive abilities, if Joy is able to get up and close and personal, that could be a one-shot Rose.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. Yeah, Rose is good, but sometimes you just can't. If there's enough hits out there, she will die. There's nothing you can really do about that. Now, let's talk about this space available right now, because they're basically all converging right there between the that debris and the gas cloud. Who wins this?
Oh yeah, I think like I said, these scum ships like to be up close and personal. I mean, Bosk wants to be up in there because of that huge 180-degree arc. The Fang Fighter likes to be in there because of Concordia face-off and, being able to, dip, duck, dive, and dodge through these obstacles. And I think, I mean, we'll definitely see Poe come in this round.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can put some hurt onto Genesis Red or Lando, or Genesis Red or Joy.
Now where? So Nimi getting in the face. If Bosk bumps here, that obviously helps Nimi possibly survive an additional turn. But of course, you got to remember that YV does have the option to stop as well.
I like Cormat. This is good.
Mm-hmm. And remember, is still single stress. Received the Panic Pilot last turn. Does have the wings closed at the moment. Has the option to pick up that calculate from Temin if he chooses to pull those shenanigans.
We might see a lock on to Tim and Wexley just to get a free focus.
It's free. Also,
like
he's got proton torpedoes, so it's not really. You're not just that.
I don't think you're getting that proton off this round, though.
You're right.
But yeah, that's such a great ability. Why don't we see Genesis more often, you think?
It's honestly, so what you'll notice if you follow the trends of the hyperspace meta, what happened is at first people played versions of lists that were successful and extended, but realized that you had to make a lot of compromise to make a lot of the same lists work or similar lists. And people slowly started finding some of these less used middle initiative ships, such as Genesis Red. You have those abilities there that are still really, really good. And here is a perfect example. Genesis Red really is good in hyperspace, but hasn't been seen until today in our series, and it's the second to last event for it.
And now we've seen it. We've seen it twice now, and both times it's been really, It's been really good. Being able to take a lock, throw a torpedo, and get a focus. So we see Bosk bump here. Lando come in behind, give Bosk a focus.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joy Rekoff come in hot.
Pew! I mean, he's a Fang. He wants to be all up in range 1. Now, it's only a Nibby, so still potentially going to take some damage from the Rose shot if she lives that far. Poe coming in. Man, where does Poe go?
Pogo.
I think Pogo. You got me to say Pogo. Where? I think Poe. It depends on how if you're on the back. If you feel like you're on the back foot, you might need to barrel roll to the left and start getting some shots off. I know it's dangerous. You're in front of the cloud, but right now boosting around is going to only get you a shot, maybe on Joy Rekoff through a cloud, which is unlikely to hit.
Could also hit Lando. Yeah, but I think the boost may be a good move here because it's starting to get him behind Bosk, which is where you want to be.
And spending the charge here after doing the boost. And going to go ahead and scoop up a target lock. Save it for later. That's money in the bank.
That is good, but just got to remember, Lando can still jam that off with Hondo Unaka's. All right, I think this is start of engagement. We might see a flip here from Nimi.
All right, guys. Let anybody in the chat, if you can hear me, I understand it sounds like they're making some mistakes on the AMG stream. Cut them some slack. Like, really, they're not X-Wing pros. I'm sure most of them have not played very much X-Wing. They're doing the best they can. Give them, we got to give them some breathing room. These are those growing pains. Even y'all get abilities wrong and stuff. It happens.
No, I've never been wrong before.
Never been wrong. Yeah, it happens. So let's just cool it. Let's move on.
Yeah, I mean these guys are all brand new to the game. I don't know who's playing, but if these are brand new employees to the game, this might be their first or second time playing.
And as for the bumping of ships, we're all going to be terrible the next time you move a ship on the table. I look forward to it. All the memes. They're going to be juicy.
All right. So Tom is first player here, so he is going to be shooting first.
Here we go. 3 dice. Trail mix, 1 of each.
So she is strained, so she'll be rolling 1 less die. Strain. Oh, never mind.
Nope. And here we go. Here's a range 1. Expect Joy to probably clear Nimi off the table, only having 1 hole at the moment. 2 hits. Could spend the focus. Might hold on to it. Does have a range 1 shot coming behind him, but it's like, I'm a Fang fighter, fam. Am I okay?
Who is this? Joy.
This is Joy Rekoff into Nimi. This is blue on blue action.
Blue on blue.
I mean, spending the focus guarantees the kill.
Yeah, I would say don't spend it, and then you'll probably luck out. You're asking him to roll 2 of 8s.
Natties!
Okay. I've been wrong.
You have been wrong.
Oh no! Oh, and forgot Predator 2. Oh.
Killing me softly.
You know what he could have done?
With these wings.
He could have just spent an ion torpedo and confirmed the kill.
Because this Joy's got tech. This Joy's got those ion torpedoes available to be used for the ability. While you perform an attack, you may spend 1 charge from an equipped torpedo upgrade. If you do, the defender rolls 1 fewer defense die.
Yeah, he could have just spent that and then not had to do anything.
Hey, James, he opened the Nimi's wings normally at the beginning of activation.
Oh, I thought they were closed at the beginning.
That's what they're going with.
All right. Well, 1 damage gets squeaked into Rose there. There's a shield.
Tim Coughlin picked the only option that didn't confirm the kill.
Hey, it happens. It happens to the best of us.
Lord of Britannia, no, because Rose's ability reads, while you defend or perform an attack, you may reroll up to 1 of your results for each other friendly ship in the attack arc. The attack arc is Genesis Red's arc in this case.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. Hit, crit was the row. Bosk trying to lay in some pain, and hit, crit going through. Watch out, Rose. The reroll doesn't get through. Split that crit into 2 hits. That's 3 damage going through, and that is the end. That is the end of our Earnest Engineer.
F for Rose.
Bosk is so good. I mean, yeah, Bosk can be very good. Bosk could also, if you get behind Bosk can be real bad.
Yeah, but I think some of that tech is going to be in the electronic baffle.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
He can stop and then keep stopping and stop some more.
And another hit, crit getting thrown here, but this is Tem and Wexley into Joy Wreckoff. Man, really needed 4 to guarantee some damage. And Concordia plus the focus makes that 3 squiggles, baby. Fang Fighters showing their strength. They attack, they protect.
But mostly they ignore range 1 attacks.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's Nimi.
I think I almost would have liked to see this go into Lando, because I mean, yeah, he's only 35 points, but he is an annoying 35 points.
Mm-hmm. That coordinate's really good, guys. Coordinate value. This is the reason why Fen Rao is by the way, is super expensive.
Points.
Yeah, in Rebels on the Initiative 6 coordinating platform. Perfect information coordinate, quite good. See first edition for references.
Yeah.
And whiffs on that attack.
Turns the blank to a focus for sadness.
You better mean business.
Oh no.
Was the card, but if I'm not mistaken, nobody shot into Bosk, so nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say and then he just like throws a shot at Timington. Yeah. So losing Rose there, kind of sad. And all of Tom's ships still at full health.
Yeah, 56-0 right now. Dave, Marsh, the resistance is looking a little sad right now. Really quick, Jonah, what was the record going into this round?
Both players are 3-1, and both wanted to make the cut really badly, so they are feeling the pressure.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, we have a top 32, so X and 2 isn't having 2 losses isn't a death sentence, but you gotta get some MOV here. Mm-hmm. It's really dependent on how many points you have.
I seem to have a knack for finding matchups that like are over within 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard in hyperspace meta where a lot of people are trying to make that cut to find matchups that are fun and interesting and
diverse.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to find. Yeah, it's hard to find lists that aren't 4 to 6 Tybee ones.
Now, really quickly here, Tycho Kelchu 505 reporting from the AMG stream that Ahsoka in the A wing is going to be priced at 49 points, Sabine at 37 points,
Ooh.
And Hopeful and Disciplined are 1 point per the AMG stream. Also, Vader confirmed at 115 points. Oh, the sweet victory. We're gonna do so much good, Gold Squadron community. We are gonna do so much good with all your donations to charity. All right.
So Sabine at 37 points is 9 more over Phoenix and 3 more over Jake. So I think that's a pretty good value.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we know how much Hera is?
Probably, I would probably say 43, 44.
Really? I feel like she can't be beyond like 42.
Yeah, maybe.
For the charity donation, people are asking about it. It is a charity of your choice. Whatever, think about a cause that you support, and that's all we're asking. Mm-hmm. I hope the whole Vader dead on arrival calls are jokes. I really hope. I know that some people have that legitimate hot take, like that's their opinion, that it's dead on arrival. I would say in a skilled player's hands, you're not gonna want it. Like it will still be played. It will still be played at 115.
So Nimi flipping her wings and staying put.
Ooh, making a big turn there. Oh, Flame Beast 1 2 3 4 5. He said he is dead on arrival. Flame Beast, you want to play? You want to play a game? I'll dunk on you with some Initiative 6 Defender if you want.
Yeah, I think he's still going to be pretty good.
I really don't think that it's dead on arrival. Really don't think.
Evade, focus with 3 force to mod your attacks is seems okay. Seems okay. So Lando there, getting not in a great spot.
He's mostly dead. Lots of cyborg parts. This is true. All right, Lando, coordinate bubble. And yep, gonna go ahead give that focus to Bosk. Yeah, Bosk with the coordinator out there, really, really good because your biggest worry most of the time with Bosk is not getting actions, right? Most of the time the problem is not getting actions. But if you have somebody out there to give them to you and you're not having to stop a lot, which is an issue there, you just like, oh, I'll take the bump and just shoot whatever I have available to me, you're going to be really doing some damage. Too hard. Temin Wexley going on Nimi.
Yeah, probably see a lock. Probably see a lock here on Lando, maybe.
Yeah. He might be tempted to. He might be tempted to go ahead and put a lock on Joy since Joy's sitting at range 2, though.
He does have that at range 2. That is the best time to shoot a. Gonna do a focus barrel roll.
Going to the right. Interesting. Maybe just trying to get a little bit of extra space for Nimi next turn.
Or trying to get space for Poe to come in.
Oh, true that. True that.
Poe could be doing a 2-bank. And he wants that barrel roll open. No, Mazrim, is that real? She cannot be 55 points. You're joking me.
2 turn for Poe. Does clear the stress.
James, it's in the B wing that she's 55.
Okay.
I said 42 is what the chat's saying. 42 for Hera in the A wing. And Poe taking the boost.
Ooh,
gets out of Boss Arc. This is big, actually. This is actually pretty big. Being Bosk not having shots for a couple turns could give Dave an opportunity to snowball some points versus Joy and Lando.
So let's see which one of these which of these X-Wings use Timon's ability to flip open their S-foils. Probably all of them at this point.
Yep. I mean, at least
at least Poe and Timon.
Yeah, I would do them all though.
Yeah, I feel like 2.
Actually, wait. You don't need to do Nimi, because you have the bullseye.
Oh, the bullseye.
You have the bullseye, so you have the 4th dice. It's better not to take the strain, likely, especially with the shot coming in from Genesis Red.
Yeah. Well, I think is it range 2 or is it range 3?
I mean, that is the question.
So if it's range 3, then I feel like 2 dice with the calculate is better than 3 naked dice.
You're right. If it's range 3, though. All right.
Choosing to keep them closed on Timon.
On Timon, yeah.
I hope that's in bullseye.
Oh, full string. Watch out, Joey. This is range 1. I mean, it's guaranteed a single crit. Any, multiple blanks here hurts bad.
Yeah, multiple blanks. So only taking a crit, but crits are
Crits be
really
bad.
again. Yeah, crits be bad these days.
Wounded pilot is the best one. You got stunned.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I meant stunned. Actually, no, this is the one I meant. Stunned pilot is the best one to get because just don't run into obstacles. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just get good. Like don't hit obstacles.
Don't. Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah. Which is usually fine unless you're like facing like on an obstacle, or you're a Trade Federation drone with the struts, and you're just like, all right, I'm cool. I don't have to worry about rocks. And then someone rolls you up with a stunned pilot, and you're like, oh, cool. I just die now. All right, it is range 2 to Nimi Shireen. The thing is that Genesis Red has a lock on Tim and Wexley with a proton torpedo.
And nope, gonna take the guarantee. Try to save Lando here.
Is it the guarantee though? Because that's nothing.
Oh, whiffed. Well, I said trying.
Oh, okay, yeah, try.
Like a guarantee taking a ship off the board. Yep. Not going to happen. Nimi's going to have a nice range 1 shot onto Lando. It is not a bullseye shot.
Oh, see, like I don't understand why he didn't flip. Sad face.
Mm-hmm. Your confidence will be your undoing. Oh, yeah, you wrecked yourself there, Dave. That's your own fault.
Yeah. This is your undoing.
You could have zoomed in. We could have known this.
Yeah, there's no reason not to do that there. Literally no reason.
1 crit.
Yeah.
Punished. Squiggle.
Yeah, punished massively.
And here we go. Range 1. This one's in the bullseye, so it does get the additional die.
So would have 3 hits here if he had that calculate.
Yep.
But just gonna be 1.
Plink.
Plink. But that is a quarter of the escape craft's health.
25%. Get it. That's math. I'm good at it.
Yeah, you'd better mean business again, I think.
Yep, you better mean business. Waiting for somebody saying, shoot me, so I can shoot you back. Now, positioning-wise, this is going to be a really interesting couple turns. Poe could definitely get behind Bosk over the next couple of turns. Watch out, though, for Genesis Red having the ability to throw some blocks. And remember that all of Tom's list is Initiative 4, so he does have some acrobatics he could pull off by moving ships at different times to obtain different positions. Also, we've also talked about the fact that Bosk has available the stop maneuver, so could end up just causing a pile-up and giving his ships more time to get time on target. Maybe flip around with some, with some out-of-arc shots. Some people calling for prockets on Boss. Who's got anybody have prockets? No. Oh, no, sorry. I read that wrong. Prockets on Vader. They're talking about the chat's talking about something else.
Ooh, prockets on Vader. That's not bad.
Go big, go home.
Especially if you have a coordinator to give you the bear roll or focus if needed.
Sensitive controls is 2 points. Oh, there you go. You can call that one DOA. That's dead on arrival.
Yeah.
You want to call dead on arrival? There we go. That's one.
Are they messing with the vectored cannons upgrade? Because I'm really interested in how much that is. I hope that's just like free. Because that's a straight that's like a net change, not like a net gain or net loss, I think, on the A-Wing.
Oh, vector cannons. Did they talk about it? I'd love to know.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. With sensitive controls being 2 points, I would expect that to probably something like 3 points.
No, stop.
No cost for the cannons. Oh wait, no cost for the cannons yet. All right, sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
They begged, but no. I mean, at this point, they gave you like half the points already. Just release the PDFs. Unlock, release the PDFs. Release. I'm just kidding. Don't
Free
bully
PDF.
them. Free. Don't bully, guys. Don't say Dion made me do it. I don't want to be on their bad side. I'm still trying to get them to answer my emails. Please. Be nice.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. I want to be your friend. I want to help you make money on the game so that it stays around and we get to play more.
So, a talent roll here from Nimi Shireen. Hopefully not in a boss arc.
Mm-hmm. I mean, boss. I mean, you dial in the 3 hard, right?
Yeah.
If you're moving, it's 3 hard.
Lando getting himself in some sticky situations here.
More animal. Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime sub. Hondo.
Okay. So who's he gonna? Is he gonna choose allies or allies or enemies?
Decisions.
So I'll read Hondo real quick. Where is he? Oh, he's in there. Choose 2 ships at range 1 to 3 of you that are friendly to each other. Coordinate one of them. One of the chosen ships, then jam the other, ignoring range restrictions. So he's going to jam Boss, because he's probably not going to get an action anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to coordinate a focus to Joy Rekov.
The funny part here is I think that was more of a let's see if we can do something cheeky and saying, I guess I'll just do the normal coordinate. Also, it doesn't stress Lando since the coordinate is there.
That is super important.
Mm-hmm. And it leaves Lando available to use its ability. It says after you roll dice, if you are not stressed, you can gain a stress to re-roll all of your blank results. So give some different one.
Also leaves Lando open to do a 3K.
True that.
If he doesn't need those rerolls. Ugh. Genesis Red coming in hot.
Fight me.
Yeah, he still has that lock on Tim and Wexley.
He's waiting to get that proton off.
Yeah, he has that proton torpedo in the tube. He's probably going to get it unless Timon bugs out here.
Typo X-Wing asking, why have Hondo on a ship that already has coordinate? It's for the color change. It's basically having a tactical officer, but cheaper, and with another option.
Because tactical officer right now with the new points is not even. First of all, not even hyperspace legal.
Boom.
So
number 1.
Get out of here. But tactical officer is very expensive. 6 points now.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas it used to be 2. Very, very cheap.
Yeah.
And Hondo and Naka is... Oh, it's the same point cost.
Same point cost. Well, sorry. I guess I was reacting to the fact that it's more expensive than it used to be. Sorry.
Yeah. And the jam can be really clutch some games. So... Mm-hmm. All right, so
but I've also seen some pretty cheeky, like when you coordinate an enemy ship, like you coordinate a ship that like literally doesn't matter, like pointed the wrong way, like go ahead, have an action.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna jam your ship that actually matters.
Yeah. Or you can use it to coordinate a stress ship on your opponents, and they don't get an action because they're stressed, and then you get to jam the important one. So we see a boost here from Poe, and I hope that's still range 2 because I would hate for that.
Yeah, I don't like the the boost here. I mean, I guess he's trying to get out of Genesis arc.
All right, and we see that flip from Nimi Shireen.
Using Temin's ability.
We're going to get a strain calculate.
I mean, no shots are pointed at you. You're already stressed. You need to do a blue maneuver anyway. It costs you nothing, and you get a token. Yeah. Bye.
Token.
Stonks.
Oh, and we're also going to see it from Temin. So this is kind of dangerous too, because he has taken a proton torpedo and possibly a Bosk shot. It looks like he will be taking a shot from Bosk. Maybe. It's very close.
I think it's more just to get that calculate than anything else. And it's range 2. Poe has an opportunity to land some pain here. Range 2, no Concordia face-off. And we're starting with Trail Mix. Remember, has the focus available. We'll see how aggressive
and a lock. He has a lock.
Yeah, he's got a lock. He's got the lock.
On both. I think he's spinning on both. You want to keep that focus.
You're right, but he might be choosing violence, and he is. Oh, no, punished. Hold on to it. Don't, no.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
all the wrong choices, I think.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, I think if you've gotten the hit or the focus result, then you spend it. But
yeah.
All right, gonna see if Bosk has range. No!
He's got Temin by the rump.
Nimi.
Oh, and Nimi. Oh my god, bye Nimi.
Oh, okay, yeah, bye.
Yeah, just clear the ship that you can to save Lando.
Yeah, because that's gonna be huge for Lando.
Yeah, Nimi, girl, you gonna be sad. Good luck. And there it is. Hit crit.
He's gonna need paint here, or he's gonna need an evade and a paint.
Changes to a crit with Greedo. Natty's the girl who lived.
Yeah, that's massive.
Oh.
All right, so now Genesis Red has another terrible choice, and he can clear Nimi off the board if he rolls well.
Nah, just fire the proton torpedo. Don't get cheeky again.
Yeah.
Proton.
He's doing it.
Line it up. Strained. 1 agility.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's full string. That's 3 hits and a crit after the conversion on the proton torpedo.
So this is at least going to be all of Temin's shields.
And then crit. Some. And a crit underneath the shields. We talk about often that extra shield compared to the T-65 is awesome. Takes a wounded pilot. But when you lose all of them in one shot plus a crit, that just leaves you sad.
Yeah.
Wounded pilot, forcing you to roll a die after you perform actions. And then roll it. And on a hit or a crit, take a stress. So watch out. Watch out for those linked actions. That can get you.
So Joy Rekoff only shot here into Poe. Will we see the ion torpedo usage?
Does he have a lock
for
out
her
there?
ability? No, the ability.
Oh, the ability. Yeah, it's the ability. 1 crit.
I think you spend it. Oh, Predator. He remembered Predator.
I think it's dependent on what you get here. If you get the second hit, you do it.
Well, I think either way, it's free.
No, it's not. It costs you a charge.
I'm not going to use all those charges.
He's got 2.
So, is he going to use it?
Oh, wait. He's got a focus? Where did that come from?
The coordinate.
Oh, the coordinate. Use ability. Use it. Use ability. He did it. He did it. He spent the charge from ion torpedo. Sorry, I missed the focus. Hit crit. Goes through on Poe. That's 2 shields.
Yeah, that could have been just 1 shield, but very nice.
In fact, 2 is greater than 1.
Yeah, that math adds up, Dion.
Everybody knows I'm a math expert. Here we go, especially with those hull upgrades. Here's a shot into Genesis Red. Got hit crit. Violence into Genesis Red, and Genesis taking them all. shield, hit, crit. What's in the box? What's the crit? A double calls it for Genesis Red. It is a blinded pilot, though.
I mean, Genesis did her job, though.
Mm-hmm.
Through both torpedoes, which is really good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd be happy with that. So that flip from Tim and Wexley ended up costing him an extra damage, possibly, because he could not use that calculate.
18 minutes and change left on our game clock. Our event timer is different, though. We got 17 minutes there left. We're, what was that, a minute and a little bit behind?
We have some hard choices here. He could go after Lando with 2 agility, but has rerolls, or Genesis Red with 4 agility, no rerolls, or any other mods. I think you go to Lando here because that's going to be your easiest way to score points.
I agree. Get something off the board here. Get some more points.
Yeah.
Get up that MOV. If you're going to be in that X and 2 bracket, you need more points in order to get into that top 32. Because once you're in there, it's just about the W. The MOV doesn't matter. Spends a calculate for 2. Hit crit. Remember, calculates only convert a single focus result to a hit or an evade. Taking them both. Oh, my note. Lando ability? Question mark?
It's only works on blanks, so
he's going for it. He's trying to save the crit, and nope. That's a free. That actually, I think, is massive. Lando being stressed there means that he's forced to continue in the direction that he's going because of the stress. There's no way he could turn around right away.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't need to. He's just one straight, and then you do your shenanigans again with Hondo.
Oh, Hondo, range 3. You right. I'm wrong.
Hondo reach out and touch you.
Ooh, disabled power regulator.
All right, so next turn. Dave had his couple turns without Boss being in the fight. Boss is coming back in.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't playing around no more.
By the way, there is an absolutely fantastic Boss short story in the Empire Strikes Back Certain Point of View book. I highly recommend it.
I really need to read that one.
Oh, it's so good. I love the Certain Point of Views. And
I'm still trying to make my way through the Light of the Jedi.
You still struggling with that, man?
Oh man, I every time I pick it up, I just think it's the author. I just don't like the way the author reads. It's really difficult for me. And I usually run through books like sprint.
Yeah. It's because he has to do a lot of world building. It's part of the issue. I would highly recommend for Light of the Jedi to pick up the audiobook. Honestly.
Yeah, I need to. I have those 30-minute drives. Yep. I already bought the book. Like, I have to pay again.
Yep. Yeah.
We are all the Republic.
We are all the Republic. This is true. Smallenberg says, I was scared by the reviews on the Empire one. Good. I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, my issue when people complain about the Certain Point of View books, like, you got to understand, it is the Certain Point of View books are literally, it's all retcon, all of it. The entire book is, we need to go back and make up these stories. And it just fills in time. And some people are like, oh, I didn't like how they did this. They're just like complaining about the semantics of the story rather than actually like the actual storytelling. And it irritates me. It irritates me. It's all about perspective. I really enjoyed them. I think it was really fun. Whatever.
Yeah, it's all about your center point of view. Yeah, it's like what kind of point of view you come into it, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like how this character that I kind of thought was cool was portrayed. Like, oh shush, whatever. Come on, keep going. Enjoy.
Do they have a story about Dak?
Yes.
Yeah,
the Dak story is fantastic. I really like the Dak story.
I'm in. Yep, I'm in.
Yeah. And Dan is 1-5. You're right. From a certain point of view, Dion's wrong. You're right. This is true. This is all true.
This is false. Dion's never wrong.
You heard it here first. James, breaking news. Dion never wrong. Tim says, what did you think about the crazy Cloud City City Man story? I loved it. Oh my God. I love that one. The Cloud City story is fantastic. Oh my goodness. I had such a good time. That was the one I probably laughed the most. It was great.
Is that the one about the guy that has the ice cream machine?
There was a story about the ice cream machine guy, but there was I think that the story is actually his. There's a couple of them where this guy who calls himself the King of Cloud City shows up.
What?
Yep. That's all I'll say. The King of Cloud City. You got the audio version? I got them both. I like to read along. I like to be read to. But I mostly do audiobooks just because of my time. And I would say, like, the Star Wars audiobooks are always super top-notch. You got music, sound effects. Most of the authors do really great voices. You can tell the different authors, the different characters. Okay, I really enjoy it.
My favorite is Master and Apprentice, the story of Qui-Gon and incredible.
That's really... My favorite book is still Lost Stars. Lost Stars is my #1 Star Wars book.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one too.
Yeah. Claudia Gray is my favorite Star Wars author. She's killing it.
So here we see Hondo again. She's jamming off the focus from Nimi Shireen and coordinating Poe. Thank you. But Poe's stressed.
Yeah. Like, oh.
I tried to help you. Joy's not in a great spot. I tell you what, that stunned pilot is looking mighty problematic right now.
And Jam, what? I was like, what? Jam? Where I looking from?
Yeah, you ever seen Pink Fighter with Jam?
I prefer jelly. All right, Genesis Red. Cool. Hard turning in here. Not hard turning. Yes, hard turning.
Doing the double step.
That's right. Attic is saying, don't sleep on the comic books. Oh, I agree. The Vader Down book is great. I'm behind on the comic books. Just, again, the reality is I don't have a lot of time to sit down and read. But if I did, I mean, I have plenty of reading material to get caught up on.
Dion, I don't think I've ever heard you say anything bad about Star Wars.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, I mean, I'm generally a pretty positive guy when it comes to storytelling. Like, I'm here for the ride. Give me the ride. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally entertainment. When, yeah. I'll complain about people.
I know that. I've been here.
All right, Poe. 3 straight. Loses the stress. Yeah, actually, no. You know, I have complained about Star Wars. RG-2 A-Wings. OP. Get them out of my life. There you go.
Not a Star Wars complaint.
That is a Star Wars complaint.
No.
It's Star Wars in the world of Star Wars.
Star Wars storytelling.
Okay, you want to know my least favorite book for Star Wars? Is that what you want, Jonah? Do you want?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Let me look really quick on my phone, and I can
Or
probably
like a movie, just anything you didn't like at all.
something I did not like. Okay. No, you know what? No, I complained about. I guess it wasn't about the story, but I complained about the voice actor for the Dooku Jedi Lost. Did not like. It took me a really long time to get into that one.
For the actor that did Dooku, or what?
Yeah, for the actor who did Dooku. I mean, it was it's just, it was my own fault, though, I feel, because I had just finished listening to the episode 2 book, and the main, I'm forgetting his name. He's fantastic, and I'm forgetting his name. The main, like, audiobook guy was the one who read it, and his Dooku is like, oh my god, this is him.
Yeah.
In Light of the Jedi, there's a Wookiee, and I do not like when the voice actor tries to portray the Wookiee.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
And I hate it. Like, it's so bad.
It sounds so terrible.
I mean, I get it though, but like, how else are you gonna do that? How else are you gonna portray a Wookiee?
Just don't.
Don't
even try.
Alden Ehrenreich did it in Solo, and it sounded a lot better.
This is true. All right, 2 hits. Genesis Red looking into trying to take this Nimmy off the board. Got the first squiggle.
Could still get it.
Oh! This girl does not want to go down.
Has been on 1 health since the first engagement. But she's taken 3 shots this round.
This is called value, James. Value.
Yeah. See, Joy Rakoff, not value. This guy, value.
Another hit crit. Spend the focus for 3? Question mark. I mean, come on.
3 evades. Come on. I need this in my. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna use ability.
Yeah, Joey Rakoff ability saying no.
Wow.
-1 agility, dead.
Fun killer.
I mean, you know what though? Tom did it to himself. He could have killed Nimmy a long time ago. All right, this is full circle.
Yeah, this is full circle.
One of the other books that I did not, even though it's technically a like young adult like novel. What was the title of this one? Spark of the Resistance. I did not like it. I didn't like Spark of the Resistance.
That was a great.
What's that one about? I don't know that one.
Ray, Poe, Rose, and Finn go on an adventure. They meet some aliens. It's the problem is like it just doesn't matter at all. Like the underground. Oh my god, adventure. It's just like a random adventure. I was kind of hoping for it to matter more into the story as it was going into the Rise of Skywalker, and it didn't matter at all.
Yeah, it was literally just like a filler episode, but an entire book of filler episode.
Yep. There you go.
Can honestly completely skip and lose nothing.
Yep. 100. So there you go. There's Dion complaining about Star Wars. You got it, Jonah. You asked for it. You got it. Hot takes.
For the record, I generally don't complain about Star Wars very much. I think there's a lot of negativity in the community, and so I really try to be like a positive force within it. But yeah, it's storytelling, and it's supposed to be fun, and I think sometimes people just get a little too wrapped up in the drama of it.
Yeah. Speaking of drama,
I love everything coming out of it.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I love everything coming out of it. Like it's just more stuff for me to consume. You know.
Now, speaking of drama, let's talk about the fact, and Epionic just called it out, that is Bosk even going to get shot this turn? Like, Zam is sitting on sitting on this ship going, use me! Use me!
Why no one loves me?
And you know what I'll do in the future? I will do with my physical books, because it'll be more fun to do. I'll put my favorite to least favorite book in order for you guys. I'll make a video of it and make some hard choices. I'll tell you, that's actually, I'm worried. I said it and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a hard time. Where are we going here?
All right, so Lando Calrissian taking that ion from the crit, the disabled power regulator.
Patty in the chat asking, will I include legend books? To be honest, I don't own any. I never read any of the Legends books. It just didn't happen. Yeah. I complete honesty, I didn't know they existed. Like, I really like the Star Wars movies. I watched them, and I watched them a ton, and didn't know that the Legends books even existed until after I had already started consuming the current Disney canon content.
Yeah, I don't read any of them, even though I've heard from many sources that a lot of them are, incredible. Mm-hmm. I don't want to mess up like what I have as, like Star Wars canon, like my own head canon and the Disney canon, even though like there's been a ton of rumors that they are going to retcon all of the sequels.
Somebody says, really, Dion? Neither did. Okay, yeah. Not a fan of the comment, Tyhar. Not a fan. Yeah. Not a fan.
That goes back into, what was it? No politics. No politics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is a emotionally and socially charged topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not brave enough for that.
Alrighty, and I'm sure they're great. And my reasoning is very similar to yours, James. It's like I don't want to get confused on the canon,
and I'm sure it's great.
Yep.
I just don't want to mess up like what I have as like what quote unquote what actually happened.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But the one that I do have on my list, I will tell you, is the X-Wing series. Like, that is one that I do have on the like.
That's true.
Like, I need to find time to do this. I just haven't yet.
What's even funnier about this boss thing? He's been strained the whole game, and he's just like, I'm asking you to shoot me, just like I'm strained.
Come on,
what do you want from me?
All right, we got time in the event. I'm going to go ahead and call that. Scrolling. Hook. At vet dash boom time. Enter results in boom event results.
Yeah, so boss went this entire game without even suffering one attack.
Crazy.
And Zam didn't trigger at all, right?
No. Besides the one